Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Kay here with another little make for you. Thank you so much to everyone who took the time to watch my previous video. I was absolutely astonished and thoroughly delighted with all the views. It does make it all worthwhile, and thank you to Amanda for sharing my video and promoting it on Create with Scrimpingmommy. It really did make such a difference, you wouldn't believe. However, today I am here and in front of me I have the monthly subscribers only, and I can't emphasize that enough, monthly subscribers only watercolor kit as designed by Amanda, and I just fell in love with it. It is pastel colours, blues, as you can see, pinks, greens, these very lovely ladies, different tag sizes, glorious backgrounds that if you wanted to you could fussy cut and collage onto various projects if that's how you saw it coming together. It is one of these things that is open to your own personal taste and interpretation. Other little bits here, these are snippets that I've got left over from what I'm going to share with you, and there is another background sheet here already collaged with a lovely little splattering of gold. Excuse the lighting, it's not great. I don't know quite how to do that. We're at 2:45 in the afternoon and it really isn't good here, but you know, it is what it is, I'm afraid. So those are a few little pieces from what is, I think, another 16-page kit. So if you are subscribed to Amanda's monthly subscription group, then she is handing out wholesale lots and lots of original digitals purely for those that pay the subscription fee. And if you're gasping with horror and thinking, oh my gosh, that can be expensive, at £3 a month it isn't, okay? It is huge value for money. Plus you get tutorials and extra bits and pieces, tips and hints and inspiration from Amanda as she goes along. So it really is a worthwhile thing to get into. It would satisfy all crafters, whether you're brand new and wondering where to start, or whether you've been at it a while like me and you just want some inspiration for the tired old cogs in the brain to make them speed up a bit. So what I've made for you today, I've actually used the watercolour kit. I've used the Lily Elise or Lily LC kit because I had leftovers printed out. I've also used up butterflies from the butterfly waterfall that was in the standard Create with Scrimpingmommy group. That was a freebie to that group. I mean, Amanda just gives away wholesale, bless her. She's such a dear and is totally unmindful of the time it takes to make all these things for us. And I was looking around on YouTube, as I do periodically. What I'm sharing with you today is not new by any means. Amanda has a version of it. I believe Artie Mays may well have. Yvonne White most certainly does. And what I'm sharing are these lovely little notelet pocket fillers for your journals, and it's made up out of one DL envelope. If I get an envelope out, if I can put my hand on them. Cheap as chips. I think I may have got these from the Poundland many moons ago, thinking, oh well, it's a cheap envelope if nothing else. And then all you do literally is open it up, glue it down, decide what size of a lip you want. So I would go to about there-ish. really burnish that little flap. This then is this aspect of the little notebook thing, and the plain bit is your exterior for decorating and so on, which I'll show you shortly. And then it's just using whatever papers. It doesn't have to be digital papers clearly, but that's what I've used today. If you've got stacks of paper that you want to use up and make lovely little things with, there's your opportunity. The other thing I have to say I've used here are the coffee stained papers from Amanda. All the digital work here is Amanda's. That's how I roll. I don't bring on anyone else's digitals when I am supporting a digital designer, which is what I do for Amanda. So that is it in a nutshell. And when you see it like that, it's really something that can be as versatile as the day is long. You can use whatever papers please you, basically. So this is how it works. I've got a lovely little bit of white organza ribbon here, two separate areas for jotting on or adding bits and pieces to. You could add photographs to them if you wanted to, or little cutouts from the kits. You know, there's umpteen different ways you can decorate, but this is how I've chosen to do mine. I've done a little bit of scallop punch work on the bottom. It's not great, but it serves a purpose. Grommets here to stop the organza ribbon from shedding or catching, because these little grommets are not great. And then on this side is the area that you then decorate further. It's got a little pocket in it, and all I've done there is taken a larger piece of paper than I needed, cut that by about 1/2 inch extra either side and on the bottom, folded it and burnished it to make the size of pocket that I wanted, and then done a little thumb pull out here just to allow for the easy pick out of the things that I've chosen to decorate it with. The imagery, as you can see, is beautiful. This organza ribbon, because it's white and it's see-through, doesn't detract from that situation in any way. And then I've got a tag which fits in there quite nicely, plain on the back. Do as you will with it. Could you put the main light on, please? A little postcard that I did cut down. Oh, that's a wee bit better. A little postcard that I cut down a little bit just to make sure it fit and layered up within the pocket. And then another little postcard here, all the same, inked around a little bit for decorative purposes. And that then can either be a freestanding gift for friend mail or what have you, and also a pocket filler or a tuck spot in a journal. It would be entirely up to you how you placed these little things into whatever arena you wanted to best show them off in. But they really are, I don't know if I can tighten in a little bit, they really are so easy to make and so versatile. This is another one from the Watercolour Ladies kit. I do apologise, I can't remember what it's called. And I've just taken one of the little portraits, backed it on cardstock and made another pocket. I don't like personally to just glue the three sides. I like to have that bit of a lip there so that when you put things in, there's a little bit of movement in the pocket and you don't have to worry about it coming undone. There's a little journaling spot there. Another set of these two lovely little tags, and these are the smaller tags. The kit has larger tags, but for this particular one I just wanted to use these dinky do ones because I wanted it the layered look here, and I wanted it all to kind of fit in together and be a lovely coordinated mix of ephemera. Then on the other side, one of the little waterfall butterflies, the same organza ribbon, and this time I just did a few sheets of the crimped edge or scalloped edge, and then I left a few more sheets here clear. If you take the ribbon out, you can always replenish the paper as soon as it's used up, if that's what you want to do. It's quite a serviceable little project to make. So that's number 2. And then I went on, because you have to make things in threes, don't you? I added a little bit of glitter to this one because I just felt it needed. She's such a pretty lady. I just felt I wanted to accentuate her a little bit more. And then again, it's a different background because I used the collage sheets. These are the larger of the tags. If I show you how different they are, and you get several of those as well. But it really is such a lovely way to utilize this kind of thing without making journals or, you know, all the things that take a long time. You could probably make one of these quite easily, or 2, in an afternoon when the weather's not conducive to going out in the garden or what have you, and just really make some pretty things to gift or add to journals that you might be making. It's as simple as that. You've got the writing spot here, which I think is an absolute delight, and you know, it's just such a lovely make. And the best thing of all, of course, is the fact that you have the opportunity to use up scraps, as I did with the Lily Elsie, or a brand new kit like this subscription kit from Amanda, to generate a really nice project that leaves you feeling quite satisfied with the time that you've spent on it, which can't be a bad thing, can it? So thank you very much as always for joining me today. I hope I've inspired, I hope it's given you food for thought, and that you've enjoyed what I've made. Take care everyone, happy crafting, bye bye for now.